spectacular ocean views not far away from the home of the Florida Atlantic Owls, FAU Stadium in Boca Raton, Florida, where they hope this game lives up to the setting. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Florida Atlantic Owls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So FIU's offense will start this game off. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be...
He's going for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense has the ball for the first time. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Using the quick game. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Terrell. Open runway ahead. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Spits it out to the back. Touchdown Owls! And they jump on top. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Back to pass, it's Jenkins. They're working that left side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really nice job creating separation for his QB.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. FIU pushing tempo. Off play action. Pressure coming. And he just wore out his welcome in the pocket, stayed in there way too long, and coverage sack for this defense.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and the coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half. All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the board.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on second down. The play action fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. Shoots it to the left. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. That is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to get it going in the right direction this time. Second and long from the 19. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Grab near the marker. It's Henry. Tackled, but he has a first down. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Sullivan. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate here, Jesse, finding themselves down by 2 scores.
Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out and get off the field, get them some more possessions. This offense didn't spend a lot of time on the field in the first quarter, David. I think they got to run the ball here and try to establish some rhythm.
They got to establish something. And you're right. You'll wear your defense out. Continue. You keep getting the football back.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. FIU pushing tempo.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Trying to get to him. Took a shot as he threw.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over, because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. You can't wait for this game to be over.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Nice run there on 1st down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the 1st. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Offense getting set for 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. On the run, it's Patterson. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. And the Panthers moving quickly to the line. To the air, it's Jenkins. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
FIU will line up to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots and make those big plays.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Fires to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He wants to throw it. They're setting up the screen. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Phenomenal play call by the offensive coordinator. You're calling screen passes to take advantage of a good pass rush, and that's exactly what happened. The offensive linemen, they just let those defensive ends run up the field. The quarterback did a perfect job holding on to the ball to the last possible second, getting it out to his running back, and man, that running back had a convoy out ahead of him.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the...
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Owls! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Back to throw, it's Jenkins. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the yards with their football? A little ballet moment there. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Fires to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. The sure hands, it's Coleman. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
It's second down.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. They'll leave it with him. Fakes his man out. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. FIU will line up to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He wants to throw. Fires to the right. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make them feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll ride the hot hand. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Makes a move. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give out of the gun. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation, now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him.
Got a lot of running room. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And the route is on. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. big rivalry. Get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, and it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. He'll keep it himself. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida International. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. They're trailing by 10 to Syracuse. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're just about to boot it away full of energy after housing that last kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Florida International offense is back on the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay. He's going for it all. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from him.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Afterburners coming. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
And the returner is stopped. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. The give to the back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? They'll try the run. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Terrell. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Terrell. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this.
He's loose. He's at the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. He'll set up to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run play action. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great
Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And the stomping has commenced.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They'll go to the counter. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. FIU will line up to punt. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And they'll blow it dead around the 30-yard line.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field, all the speed on the field for that punt coverage team, and you could tell they caught up with him to force the fumble.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Works the middle of the field. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. At the 35, he's loose. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They get in the... Make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beat... this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. The give to the back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Florida Atlantic trying to punch it in from the red zone. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. It's complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Owls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And the beatdown has ensued. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
He lets one fly deep. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. He's looking to pass. Working the middle. It's complete. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. Looking to throw. Touchdown Owls! And the punishment has been extended. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game. And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Florida International offense is back on the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. All wideouts, no backs. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the catch on the left. He's off to the races. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. Headed outside for the line. It's Patterson. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, FIU.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
58. Florida International.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to go up top. Looking for a huge play. Snags it on the right. Oh, look out, there he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And the pummeling has started.
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field. Treat him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but even though we've heard Boomer Sooner a bunch, this has been a nip and tuck affair inside Memorial Stadium. They're up by 8 over New Mexico. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Patterson. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. FIU will line up to punt. He's got great speed. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. A first down for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got it on the outside. It's Jackson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.